What's up, guys? Oasis here. This is a first look at Kabam's new game, Transformers Forged to Fight. And so this is kind of like an exploration. I'm just running around here, and I'm brand new, so don't quite know what I've been doing. I've actually been checking out Conquest of Champions, because that's what I've been doing. So it looks like Optimus Prime has a synergy advantage against Grinder. So let's get in here and let's do this fight. It's more of an arcade game than the builder type game. So jumping in here to our first combat here. Looks like to dodge, I swipe back. It's pretty much the same as Conquest of Champions. Now that you've got some distance, attack with a ranged weapons. So it looks like you can shoot from a distance. That's kind of cool. Side swipe up and down. So there's a three-dimensional, 3D element to it. Dash, using special attack when it's ready. Let's see. So swipe right to dash. Special attack here. Boom, armor breaker. So it looks like you can kind of change angles here. I'm not sure exactly what that's supposed to do. And you hold the block. Oh, he fired a missile at me. Oh, he's blocking. You can break their blocks by holding down and attacking with like a heavy attack. In case this fight looks like it's pretty much over. Very cool looking graphics. So pretty much 6 different classes. It's basically a Transformers clone of Conquest of Champions. We'll go running around here. So now we're going up against Bumblebee, and I can pick who's going to fight him, Optimus Prime or Sideswipe. Looks like neither of my guys get an advantage here, but my Optimus Prime is wounded. So let's go down here to Sideswipe and try him and see what he looks like. So he's got an evade skill, so he can move backwards. Similar to, if you played Conquest of Champions, he must be similar to a Spider-Man, which is really kind of a fun character, really annoying to fight against for Alliance Wars. These guys are all 1 stars, and so this is on beta, so none of this progress will carry over into the main game. They just released today in Sweden and Denmark. So this is really a first look at things. So if you're in Sweden or Denmark, you can download the beta and begin testing it out. I don't believe progress will be carried over, though, from the beta to the live game when it comes. And most betas you can't spend or anything, so. But it gives you a look at it early, kind of gives you a feel for what you want to do. So let's see, it wants us to upgrade these 1 stars. So let's upgrade Optimus. Oh, it wants me to put everything in it. Typically, I wouldn't want to upgrade these 1-star guys. You'd want to go straight to 2-star if at all possible. But okay, let's go to our base and see what that looks like. Okay, so that's my base. It looks like it's calling in some reinforcements. I don't know if that base is something that builds up or what. So it looks like we just got Barricade. He looks pretty bad. So my first Decepticon. So Decepticons are working with the Autobots here, looks like. So I don't, it looks like the base is, swept around here, is really just missions and things that you do. It's not like, I don't think you upgrade these buildings. Alliance, we open later. So this is just a pretty way to interact with the above screen. So you can select bots, you can select, let's see if we can get more. What do we need to get more bots? So we'll have to save up this Energon, it looks like, to buy premiums. And it's got shard crystals, which are similar to Conquest of Champions, and special crystals, which aren't available right now, but that's typically from events and stuff like that. And I don't know what these are. These look like maybe defenses of some sort. So maybe it is a combination of Conquest of Champions and a builder. Okay, looks like it wants me to get in here and, all right, let's check out these crystals. Okay. So let's get in here and do a fight. And we're going to just do a solo mission here. And so this looks like the missions. Let's put in a Decepticon. Check him out. Okay, so here we go. Exploring. Okay, so looks like Barricade has a bonus versus Mirage. While we're going through this, for those Earth War fans out there, Earth Wars, I haven't been playing that much. I'm hoping they add some diversity to the game in terms of events. It's getting pretty boring right now for a lot of players. A lot of people are upset about the combiners and just the cost of things to play the game. We're really hoping that they change some things up and get something going for events because they're so repetitive right now, and with combiners messing up alliance wars and base defenses, there's not a lot to do there. But they did do one thing that was really cool. They set up new slots for your teams this past week. So that's really cool. That'll relieve a little bit of a burden to the grind, and we're glad that they're improving there. But we're hoping that they really get it together. It's a totally different game than this game. This game is more of an action game, but it's kind of cool. There's a sense of collecting role play a little bit in the fact that you got these bots that you're going to build up and level up, and you have different star levels. One of the cool things about Conquest of Champions, and I think one of the reasons why it was a smash hit, is because unlike Transformers Earth Wars, where there's really no path for a free-to-play player to progress, in Conquest of Champions, money's always going to get you ahead of the free-to-play, but for a decent size investment, you can get to game-ending content. In fact, you could do it for free if you're willing to go from the 2-star progression to the 3 stars and work your way up to the 4 stars and eventually 5 stars. You can get there for relatively inexpensive. Just going to take a lot of time. Whereas in Transformer Earth Wars, you can spend $2,000 and still not even be close to where you want to go. And I think it's there's just no way to go from 1 star to 2 star to 3 star to 4 star to 5 star in a reasonable amount of time. And so it's kind of one of the flaws, I think, with Earth Wars. So I may be moving over to this game because of that. I'll probably keep my Earth Wars account. I logged on a couple times this past week. We did some wars with Always Hostile and Primus and some other top alliances that we were able to get involved in and get wins out of. So that was kind of fun. So I like being there for MAM Attack Squad, my team, and my buds there. But in terms of actual gameplay, Space 8 really needs to get it together, or a lot of the diehard Transformers fans might come over and try this thing out. So it's kind of cool. You can fire from a distance. That's a little bit different than Conquest of Heroes, and then there's this swipe that you can dodge the bullets by swiping up or down. So it's going to be really interesting action. So we'll finish this mission here and get out, but I wanted to give you guys a first look at this thing. And let's see, let's go back to our base and see if I got a crystal or something to pull, just to give you an idea of what that's like. So let's see, I got a crystal here, tier 1 mission crystal. Now in Conquest of Champions, you don't always pull all your crystals at once. You kind of hoard them. They have different events for different things. That just gave me... So I want to pull some premium crystals. I have about 7 here, and I'm not sure if I open them all at once or one at a time. I think if I push the button on the bottom right, it opens them all at once. But let's do them one at a time because we're going here. And I gotta tap it again to stop it, I guess. Boom, 3 stars. So that's kind of nice. A 3-star Ratchet. In Conquest of Champions, you typically don't get a 3-star for your first pull, so that's kind of nice. If I can manage to get 3 3-stars, I will even qualify for the 4-star arena, which I don't know if that's smart to run with not that many bots. But 2-star Optimus Prime, okay, we'll take that. That's a good one to build with. In Conquest of Champion, you really want the 3 stars and the 4 stars. The 2 stars, like I said, if you're free to play, you can use the 2 stars to build with. But for the most part, so Grinder, the 2 stars are not going to be useful in game. They just are really used to help you build a 3-star roster, and then the 3 stars are used to help you build a 4-star roster. Unless you spend a lot of money, then you can jump right ahead. Okay, so I have a Bumblebee already, so that just duped my Bumblebee, awakened him. So that'll make him a little bit better and give me some resources to help level him up. And I don't think it matters when you tap these things. It doesn't. It's all for show. So Windblade, pretty cool looking. Let's see if I have 2 more. So hopefully I can get another 3-star or 4-star. That'd be really cool. Okay. Bone Crusher. Some of these guys look pretty wicked. Okay, we'll try one final one. Let's see what happens here. I can't complain. 1 4-star out of that, or 1 3-star out of that bunch is makes me pretty happy. Boom, 2 3-stars. So that's really sweet. So I have 3 3-stars now, and I'll gladly take Grinder. So a total of an Awakened Bumblebee, 2 3-stars, and a few more 2-star guys. I think I have a pretty good start here to the game. So hopefully it gives me enough to begin to grind my way through the arena and have fun. So in any case, that's the awakening, or the summoning stones are kind of like how you summon your guys in Conquest of Champions. And so hope you enjoy this first look, guys. And if you come over to the game, look me up.